Hi friends, Simit here from informedtrades.com. Just wanted to summarize my experience with Shirley Hudson's London closed trading strategy. We have links beneath this video to their website, checking out the strategy, as well as my previous entries on this. I did keep a trading log for about 2 months, recapping the strategy. I went through the course. I took that course and I started implementing the strategy. I've talked about it before. I just want to do one more video sort of summarizing where I'm at, why this continued as well, because I saw some chatter, people speculating or wondering. Basically, the strategy really requires, or what I learned, my take at least, is it really requires you to focus, 4 or 5 hours a day, preferably, watching the markets a lot of the time. It doesn't fit into my lifestyle, so the strategy really wasn't good for me. It's also, there is definitely a subjective component to this. I mentioned these things in the previous videos. There is a subjective component to it, which I think is totally fine, and that makes a lot of sense to me. But it's just not, it's one of those strategies where I think if you relate to it, if it inspires you or you like it or it resonates with you, it's great. The strategy, I was able to get, 1% a month, a little more than that, I think. And I think if you continue with it, I'm confident that traders who are doing it for, it's like something you got to learn. It's like anything else. So you do it for a year, 2 years, you're going to get better at it. So maybe in my initial year I could get who knows, maybe 0, but maybe I would say I think if I really focus on, I get 10-12%, and that would be watching the markets 4 or 5 hours a day. But then I think once you get the hang of it and you feel more comfortable taking on more opportunities, you could definitely get a much higher percentage. The basic idea behind the strategy, I don't want to, obviously I don't want to give it away. It's a proprietary method here, but I can give you a basic summary or the basic concept behind it is that when the market moves a lot in one trading session, at the end of that session there will tend to be a bounce back. And that's the basic idea behind the trading strategy. Shirley Hudson is not the first person to discover this or invent this. There are other people who have similar strategies like this. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can interpret that and implement that, and there are lots of indicators. I'm sure that the method that Shirley Hudson and Vic Noble cover in their course is probably technically different, meaning the actual tools they're using, the indicators and the price action components that they're using to identify trade opportunities and execute that basic strategy of let's find an asset that moved a lot during a trading session, let's sort of wait till the end of that session and try to get a bounce back as traders close out their positions. That's the basic idea. There are other strategies like this. I've seen this before. Walter Peters, who we actually have an interview with him on Informed Trades channel, he actually mentioned something like this, and that's part of why when traders want to focus on trading a certain session, trading that first hour or that last hour, ultimately that's sort of what they're getting at. They may not think of it that way, but that's a big part of, especially the Forex market. Maybe it's a little different in stocks, but in Forex that's a big part of the idea. Certain opportunities reveal themselves during the opening and closing of the session. If it's a big move and you're trading a bounce back, that's the basic idea. So their concept, I think, is time testing. I think it can work. There is a subjective component, and you have to be watching the market and really paying attention each session. So if you're a day trader, it's something I think you might be interested in. Personally, it's not for me. That's why I discontinued it. And I mentioned this before, and I have sort of reached out to some members on Informed Trades. I am definitely looking for qualified members of our community who have been around and have earned badges and have been good members and have proven themselves to be serious traders. Working on that path, and I would love for them who are more serious day traders to try the strategy and keep a trading journal and see how it works for them, and we could all sort of learn from that experience. So that's the basic experience. That's the basic summary I have. If you are one of those members of Informed Trades in your experience and proving yourself in the community, you have a bunch of badges, feel free to get in touch with me if I haven't already gotten in touch with you, and I'd be happy to get you set up with the course, and you can try the trading strategy, see how it works for you, and sort of share your experience on Informed Trades. That's the basic summary. I just wanted to do this video to sort of explain my sort of take, why I discontinued trading it. It's not that I think it's a legitimate strategy, it's just not for me, and now at this point I don't have the time, and I started noticing that at the end where it's just, you're missing opportunities. It really does require you to pay attention to the market and what's going on. So if you're in and out, you got a lot of things to do. My day, I don't have the ability to focus on the market that much, or to focus solely on the market. Then you're just it's not going to work. You're going to miss opportunities, and your trades will get all botched. So and that's relates to, you got to find a methodology that works with your lifestyle. Personally, I love the set and forget. Wake up in the morning, look at the daily chart, see the opportunities, boom, done. If you got this lifestyle for scalping, if it's in your personality and resonates with you, I think this could be, at the very least, educational experience. But also, I think there are traders that are definitely employing that concept, which, as I mentioned, is not unique to them. Has been many other traders have done that. Trading the session and looking for a bounce back as traders close out positions. Bigger traders close out positions. Anyway, that's the basic idea. Any questions? Anything you want to add? Join us at informedtrades.com. Thanks and best of luck in your trading.